Hi students, welcome to your math lesson of the day. Now we've been talking about multiple ways of how to count to the number 100. I know all of you can count through ones, 1 through 120, and I know you guys can count through fives, 5 through 100. But now let's think, how can we count by tens to 100? So I'm going to show you guys how. So we could first start with the number 0. And then to count by tens, we have to add by 10. So the next number would be 10. And if we add by 10 again, we'll get 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So it is kind of similar to counting by 0 through 10. So you see them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we're adding an extra 0. So we're counting by 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So we'll be practicing by tens, fives, and ones in classes. Now we are going to hop on over to 5.2 in Big Ideas Math. So we are still working on the number line between 0 and 20. So in this problem, it shows us what is 11 minus 7 equals what, and then you see below it says think. What is the number when you add 7 plus blank equals 11? So 11 minus 7 equals that number. So we're trying to figure out what number is equal to our sum. So we're trying to find the difference between the given number um, to equal our difference. So think, what is 7 plus blank equals 11? So on our number line, the dot here shows us that it's on number 7. So we could solve the problem this way. So if we let's count up to 11 to see what number is missing. So we count up by 1, 2, 3, 4. We landed on, we counted up by 4. So 4, 7 plus 4 equals 11. We could even check our answer. So if we put our dot on the 4 right here, we can count it by 7 times to see if that also equals 11. So let's count up. So we can count up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that also leads us to the number 11. So 11 minus 7 is 4. Let's check our work. And we did those both correctly. Let's try another example problem. So in this problem, we have 16 minus 8. So we have to think about what is the missing number we need to add to get to 16. So 16 minus 8 is what number? So in the beginning, I told you guys to put the dot on the biggest number and count backwards by 8. Or you could put your dot by the 8 and count up to 16. So, but we can try both ways. So let's do the way that we did before. We're going to put our dot on the biggest number, and then we're going to go backwards. Since this is a subtraction equation, we are losing numbers, so that means we're going towards 0. So let's count closer to the number 0 on the number line by 8 times and see what number we get. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we landed on number 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16, and we can even solve our work. So if we put our dot on the 8, and we can count upwards by 8 times, since in this problem it's an addition equation. So that means we move in this direction if it's addition. So if we count it by 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we also get 16. So 16 minus 8 is 8, and then 8 plus 8 is 16. Let's check our work. And we did those correct. Now let's try our last example. Now we have 13 minus 10. So we think about 10 plus what is 13. And since last time we did, like, we put our dot on the biggest number in our subtraction equation, let's put our dot on number 10 and see how many we can count on till we get to number 13. So we're trying to count to 13, this number. So we count it by 1, 2, 3. We got 3. So 10 plus 3 is 13. And we can check our work by 13 minus 10 is blank. So let's check our work to see if that's correct. We can put our dot on the biggest number, 13, and we can count backwards by 10, because remember, in subtraction equations, we're moving closer to 0. So we count backwards by 10. Let's see what number we get. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we also got 3. So 13 minus 10 is 3, and 10 plus 3 is 13. Let's check our work to see if we did that right. And we did them both right. Good job. Okay, and if you guys have any questions about 5.2 of Big Ideas, just please let me know. And I'll catch you guys next time.